Greetings, Deactivators. This is Julian Amatoso, Julian the Soji, and welcome to another installment of the Deactivation Chat, a show about me before I flee. I'm currently in Asbury Park on Banks Avenue, Banks and Cookman. I'm about to head to my friend Jules Murtha's show at House of Independence. They're performing with the band The Haunting, which they're a member of. So I thought I'd check in on that. And my lord, is it cold. I haven't been this cold in so long. At least for my late November standards. And the weird thing is, 2 evenings ago, it really wasn't cold at all. It was like 60 degrees one night, so I don't know, turbulent. But yeah, I'm going to keep this one short because they've been getting a bit unwieldy, these installments, and I only have so much time to edit them. You know, to be candid for a moment, it's been very interesting to see them, Jules, to see them kind of rise and stabilize and come into their own as an artist and an activist and, you know, a person of strong principle and direction. Music educator, you know, all the like. We've had conflicts here and there, and hopefully don't mind me acknowledging that. But, in short, I really revere them a lot, because, like, they are clearly a person of principle, and the principles are not, you know, without grounding, you know, they're very strong, so, proud of them, honestly. Very grateful to know them, to have their support here and there, you know, so, and I imagine sometimes it's been probably hard to support me, because here and there I've been a bit reckless or cavalier, detached from, you know, maybe certain things that they believe in. But, you know, ultimately it's about kindness and wanting better for one another. Oh, and isn't it dark now? I turned the flash on. Yup, 4:34 sunset, it's coming. And with that, so is my birthday, in, today's the 28th? So that means 18 days from now, yeah. December 16th, I turned 29. With that, of course, will be the last day of my 20s. And interestingly enough, 16 days before that, 2 days from today, will be 9 years since I began hormone replacement therapy. November 30th, 2016 was the first day I took estrogen to relieve and resolve my gender dysphoria. And, you know, to say that now, with everything going on, all the, you know, delegitimization of people like me, whether from inside the house or around it, and there have been aspects of both. Like in 2016, I mean, we were really gaining traction as people of repute and sympathy. We had a lot of sympathy in the public, and we're getting, you know, representation in media and everything. It was a really, you know, fruitful time. You felt like there was advocacy for you, and you felt like the voices speaking on your behalf spoke to genuine issues, and there was a clarity as far as what it meant to be trans, and there was a lot more understanding and empathy toward those in that situation. To speak more personally for a moment, that is, my 20s are basically the first decade where I've lived authentically, so to speak. I have existed in this form that I was, you know, ostensibly meant to exist in, and grown into it, blossomed, had challenges, but ultimately found myself more whole than I ever had. And, you know, frankly, it took time for that to happen. Like, as recently as year 7, 8, even, you know, I felt deeply insecure about embodying in this form, you know. I felt like, oh, is it real, and is it something I'm deserving of, and is it something actually authentic to me? Do I wear it well? Do I wear it even decently? Do people respond to me as though I do? And honestly, I'll admit even that the more complicating aspects of trans have arisen into common understanding, you know, way, it's brought me to more comfort with myself. Because while in many ways it is this, it is also much deeper than the narrative that I was always meant to be this, or I always was this, and then I just took that on to become more of that. There is an aspect of that to it, but it's also what was then was real, who I was then was real, and I've, you know, blossomed, metamorphosed to something new. For that, I'm very grateful and touched I'd even take on such a transformation. Got to just live to tell the tale, but have others experience me too. We're thus get to recognize that, indeed, in a way, my embodiment as a person transcends any gender I've taken on. It was a necessity to undergo this process, I don't doubt that, but it was uniquely a personal one. And while that deserves any matter of, compassion and availability, who I am at the 0th point transcends anything of woman or man, even as the woman I am today. And yes, indeed, she warrants respect as that, no mistake. But as the body needs and the mind may yearn for, the soul seeks and lives far beyond. Make no mistake. However that may be. With that, yes, I'm a woman of trans experience. And for that, I am much more. Doors have opened. Let's go. Break a leg, Jules.